Audio Jungle.
The evil perpetrated by the insurgent group called Boko Haram has been becoming unbearable to Nigerians. This is causing a lot of serious discussions at the newsstands and in Nigerian society generally. I'm Michael Adekunle and you are watching Bystanders at Newsstands. On today's newspaper review, I have the Vanguard newspaper. What is the Vanguard newspaper saying this morning? It reads, Boko Haram madness must stop, says the President Buhari. Boko Haram madness must stop, says Buhari, with a captivating rider here, which reads, vows to equip military better, improve soldiers' welfare. Buhari vows to equip military better, improve soldiers' welfare. Another rider is here, bodies of all soldiers killed in Metele attack recovered. All the bodies of soldiers killed in Metele attack recovered, with a very flashy picture here, which reads, Akwa Ibom PDP women protesting, demanding removal of the state police commissioner yesterday. Very good one here. Again, FG slashes JAMB NECO exam fees. FG slashes NECO JAMB exam fees. This is what we have on the Vanguard newspaper. We have our reviewers at the newsstands. Let's meet them. They have something to say. I'll be right back.
So at this government, I've seen this government have not done anything at all. Especially this killing recently, when they kill 100 soldiers. The government at there, and Muhammad Lawan said that some people today, they say 39, they say 43 wounded. But what about the names? Maybe see their name. But actually fact that they kill more than 100. But you are telling all people that they kill 39 instead of 100 and 43 wounded. But you go to visit them for that time, you see the wounded. Why? With the security have not changed. See the kill, why they kill all these states for not mostly. Why? But it's very weak for handling this government. People, especially for the western region, they have had the body to be really standard. That's fantastic. If your body come again, the security is right off. This government is a useless government, and they don't know anything at all. If I want to talk about the economists, look at how people work. No work, no everything because of living. See petrol. But he's saying when he enter, he said that petrol is going to come out to 45, 50. But when it comes out now, only for 40 years, he has stayed, and they're selling petrol now above 150. Now, if he won't come again to rule again, now before it is now next level. Is this next level go to hell? This level go to this? We're talking. Yoruba people are not ready to show that this body we still rule again. But let me tell you, I bet if body come power again, Nigeria will go to be worse more than before.
Now, talking about the 100 soldiers that were killed by the insurgents, talking about Boko Haram.
Boko Haram. This is Boko Haram. We have been said that the government, especially that they have been limited Boko Haram. They will be caught, they will deserve them. This is what we hear before. But now body could come back again, go and attack this, killing soldiers. What that's what I mean. But body is there. I hear that the equipment when they work at the gate is better than Nigeria own. Killing soldiers, who will defend the country? Who is going to defend the country? When Obasanjo go to the police that time when they kill, Obasanjo cry. See, how manage? We have so-called Buhari. You know, if you point better, better security, go defend the we were talking about Fulani before. Now, Boko Haram is not said. New election is on now. It's going to be start now, and we're having killing. Why we have seen this government? I can tell you that most of Western state or region, for this Lagos especially, they are more ready to vote with this man. Whether this man not do anything better.
They said that the Nigerian army have no ammunition to face Boko Haram. And I wonder, who is the Boko Haram? Who is giving Boko Haram ammunition? How can Boko Haram get ammunition without Nigerian man? I didn't believe that Nigerian army doesn't have ammunition. They have ammunition, only that they don't want them to do the work, the job. That's just that. Since when they are killing Nigerians, I never hear the person on seat as a president that they killed his son. They killed his relationship. I don't hear that. I didn't mean they are killing their own family. My brother, solution would have come out since, not be now. This one that we are talking, we have ended it since, not now. It's because they are not touching their own people. We, the masses that they are killing, we will be talking. They will hear us and they will close their ears as if they are not hearing us. So the only thing we need in Nigeria is God. God should just come and have mercy. Because as long as He's a merciful God, you just come and have mercy. But our politicians, they are not ready for us. They are not ready. They are only ready for their pocket, the children that they don't know whether they will born or they will not. That's just what they are after.
They're the one that formed the Boko Haram. So they're not saying the Boko Haram. Time of Goodluck Jonathan, when the army chief was fighting them, bomber to bomber, the Northerners said, no, this man is fighting. Remember what happened in Civil War? They should withdraw him. When Jonathan withdraw the man, the Boko Haram come. Up to today, there's no way. And Boko Haram will never stop in this Nigeria until the pieces Nigeria. That's where Boko Haram will stop. But when it's one Nigeria, Boko Haram must be existing.
Sir, hundreds of armies died some days ago.
Yeah, hundreds of armies that died. Army said that. Army reports say they have already defeated Boko Haram. How manage where Boko Haram can't defeat them? How manage? Where did they come from? Where did they come from? Did they come from your side or did they come from our side? It is what federal government plan. I remember there's time when federal government released them and put them back to the army barrack. How they not go to attack them? That's what federal government plan. First, let me say I did a mistake where I put pity on them. Because to bring one soldiers out, it takes a lot of money than to say 100 kill. It's a great loss to Nigeria. But can they learn lesson on it? Can they learn lesson? Can they defend themselves before they can defend me and you? If they cannot defend themselves, is it me and you they will defend? So let Nigeria watch on it. Let them think very well to make sure say Boko Haram will not attack them. But it is the people inside them, inside the army, are giving them the information to come. They know, and which Brita and others know what is going on. The minute, okay, let us keep on watch. We have about three months before the election. Let us watch them. From now to next week, let us see the action federal government will take on Boko Haram. If they take action, we will not say yes, Buhari mean it. But if they do not take action, it's for them.
You could remember that a few days ago, about 100 soldiers lost their lives in the attack of this terrorist group called Boko Haram. But the president has come out specifically to say something that this madness must stop. It seems the president is serious about this.
Well, when you say this madness must stop, is it by words or by action? Any person can say anything, but if he match his words by action, then we can take him serious. But as long as I'm concerned, the president is not serious about fighting Boko Haram. You will see that this kind of, he has this soft spot or sympathy for the people, for this Boko Haram people. Even before he became president, we know how the kind of utterances he made prior to becoming president. And when he became president, he also made mention about our, I can't remember, I want to remember the actual words he used, our misinformed, or I can't remember. That was the way he put it, which means he's not even see them as a threat to the sovereignty of this nation. And the army themselves are not serious. Yes, when you look at what's happening, you will sense sabotage and in-house sabotage. That's the military.
In-house sabotage.
Yes, the military are sabotaging the military. Before we take the president serious about this Boko Haram, this thing that happened in Borno State, don't you think it would be wise they tell us who are these people that we are killed? Where are they from? Because if you go to social media, you do hear where they say 30-something from Southwest, 30-something from Southeast, 30-something from South-South, 20-something from North Central, 0 from Northwest, 0 from Northeast. We want to know the name of the people that we are killed. With that, we'll be able to have an insight knowledge of what is actually happening. From what we had, the equipment at the barracks or the cantonment that this people attacked could withstand fighting for 1 hour. But there was no fighting. It was as good as the military we are running, where people were killing them. So we need to know who is in charge of that barracks. What was his or her reaction when this thing happened? So I don't think the president is serious about fighting Boko Haram. He sees them as his people. That's the best of my knowledge. He sees them as his people.
And came to the barrack, attacked the entire barrack, military base, and conquered the military base, and even move away some equipment. According to newspaper report, they said 3 military tanks or 4 military tanks and some hardwares were taken away by the Boko Haram. And taken away to where? Is it not their base in the north? Is it their base in the east or west? Is it not their base in the north? So are you telling me that those in the north, the northern leaders don't know their base? Even if you look at that Chibok issue, that the other kidnap they did the other time, what is the name of the place? They kidnapped some girls and they returned them. Dapchi girls. Those, according to report, the Boko Haram brought these girls in convoy of their vehicles, and brought these girls and released them and went back in convoy. To where? Is it not a base? Military base? Can they attack that military base? Are you telling me the military base or wherever they go to, they are stronger than the military, Nigerian military? Or they don't know who they are? My brother, they should tell me another thing. You know what? I listened to your president yesterday when he was assuring Nigerians that they will fight, that soldiers should go now and do some work before 2019 election, that he doesn't want to hear about Boko Haram anymore. I laughed. My brother, on Easter time, go and bring check in your phone. The thing Buhari used in celebrating the Easter for those people there is by releasing 2,000 Boko Haram guys. Say they have repented. I don't know whether Nigerians do forget easily. He said they have repented. He said repentant Boko Haram. Now he freed them and moved them into the society back. Do you forgive terrorists? Oh yeah, excuse me. What does the law of the country called Nigeria say? The law says, who kills shall be killed. There's no pardon on any cause, on any stand that you should pardon somebody who killed. You understand what I'm saying? So if like, what do they do? They say armed robber. If they see you with arms, it amounts to killing, hanging, death by hanging. They haven't seen you even use it. You have never even used it. For the fact that you're a civilian, you are in possession of arms. You understand what I mean? That amounts to a very big offense, according to our law. Talk of you are now killing people at will. Go to marketplace, you wipe people. You say you are forgiving such people, which means you are aware of them. All right, let me inform you again. You know, herdsmen, United Nations report says the world 4th largest terrorist group is herdsmen. 4th largest terrorist group in the world is herdsmen. They didn't target Fulani, they call it herdsmen. Terrorists use herds in attacking communities, especially Christian communities. You understand what I'm saying? Now, these people are killing in Nigeria rampantly. The IG Chief of Defense Staff said they should give them land, every state, so that the killing will stop. You remember? You anchoring this particular interview, you know the things I'm talking about. You read them. They didn't hide it, meaning they are behind. And you know what the United Nations said? The United Nations replied that you are encouraging the killing. The Nigerian government, you are encouraging the killing by saying this. Do you know Nigerians? I don't know. I wouldn't want to abuse them. The tribalism will swallow Nigeria. I am seeing it is happening already. No matter the Middle Belters, the Northern Christians have woken up. The West here, they have not woken up. But no, even if they have not woken up, it doesn't mean, because something will bring about change by itself. They must wake up by force. But if they don't tackle this particular menace fast, I'm seeing Nigeria breaking up. Nigeria will remain, but South East will go. Those communities that are dominated by Christians will go, leaving the nation, North and West, as one nation, Nigeria. That name, Nigeria, will remain with discipline. North and West will remain the nation, because if you look at it, brother, what prospers a nation is the truth. And you will get the truth by obedience to the law. All and sundry, all hands must be on deck to make sure the law is obeyed. Both the president, both anybody, irrespective of tribe or status, you must obey the law. When the law is being obeyed, brother, the law is made by Jehovah, by God. It's not by mankind. The government represent God. They just made the law from what God has already instituted by saying, don't kill, don't do this, don't steal, don't do this. So that law, they made it from what God said and put a penalty for it. And that's why God said you should obey the law and pay your tax. It's written in the Bible. So when you obey the law, there will be peace within that community that obeys the law. And where there is peace, my brother, there will be development, there will be prosperity, there will be activities or businesses which will bring about development.
For the terrorist group to have gone to the military barracks to conquer the Nigerian army, don't you think there is a kind of conspiracy going on in the Nigerian army?
Brother, you asked me a very good question, which I highlighted. I didn't go in detail. You know, there's a very big conspiracy. Before, there are some Isam, Ohaneze, and Afenifere. They have asked the military, even the Senate, that they should probe the killings, that attack by Boko Haram against the military base. They say 118. Now, military are like lying, telling Nigerians until they give us their own thing, their own figure. Excuse me, this is ITH, information technology. Anything that happens, the highest, most authentic report or news that they can give to anybody is the eyewitness. The person who was there when it happened will give us a better report than any military or anybody coming and telling us wrong figure. The person that was, a man said, when the attack took place, a military man, he survived it, he knew what happened. He said over 70 were killed. The first man that said, made a comment then. Over 70 then. So for the fact that this Boko Haram attacked a military base and conquered the military base is full of conspiracy, my brother. That is why the masses have already risen, saying they should probe the killing. And they should list the names of people they kill, because there is the speculation that who they are killing are Christians or southern part of the country, the military from the southern part. You understand? Are you getting what I'm saying? So that is the feeling. You remember that no matter what we do, we come from God, and God is spirit. It's the breath of God, God using creating us. We are spirits. If something happens, without you even reading it, you feel something about it. That something is wrong here. There's something that will let you know that this thing that happened is somehow bad. Something is fishy. So something, insiders must be involved in that attack. That's a very big conspiracy, because you can, my brother, if a military man comes here now, as I am granting this interview to you, my brother, wearing the military uniform, you see that my body, I will change. You yourself, you change. Because there is aura. There is a power from God, because he represents government. Government is from Jehovah, God Almighty. Government represents God Almighty. Here. So if the person, agent of government, is around, you see yourself, you buckle up. You don't misbehave anymore. Because they are the people who make sure law is obeyed. So for the fact that ordinary citizens who are not backed by God to prosecute or do anything, you understand, to make sure the law is obeyed, can attack the security agents, the government themselves, agents of government, and conquer them. My brother, that land is cursed. There is conspiracy, there is a kind of, they are facing some things, challenges, based on the past things they have committed before. Like what I'm seeing in the north, you remember during Jonathan regime, they said the killing Boko Haram is like killing the northerners. It was written. Tinubu replied, yes, negotiate with them. I read it. You know, they thought it is ordinary, that it will end. Okay, let me tell you, what goes around, it will come around again. Evil begets evil. That's what Jehovah, the creator of all things, said. Evil begets evil. If you say power must go to back to the place, you use any means. My brother, life belongs to God.
And we have come to the end of today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands. I'm Adekunle Michael, reporting from the newsstand. Bye for now.